Ever stared at a recipe, thinking, I only need half of this, or I need to double it? And then, disaster strikes. Your cake collapses, cookies spread too thin, or bread just won't rise. What went wrong? It's not your baking skills. It's the hidden math. Most recipes are designed for a specific yield. When you try to adjust for, say, 3.5 servings instead of 8, simply multiplying or dividing ingredients can lead to catastrophe. Baking is chemistry, and small changes can have big consequences. We often assume a linear relationship, but the kitchen isn't always that simple, especially when dealing with dry versus wet ingredients, or delicate leavening agents. One of the biggest culprits: volume measurements. A cup of flour isn't always the same weight, depending on how it's scooped. This variability is tiny in a full recipe but catastrophic when scaled. Professional bakers use scales for a reason. Weight is consistent. 100 grams of flour is always 100 grams. Converting cups to grams is your first crucial step to perfect scaling. Let's look at some common conversions. For instance, a cup of all-purpose flour is roughly 120 grams. Butter is denser, about 227 grams per cup. Sugar, depending on type, also varies. Here's where things get really tricky. Let's say you have a recipe for a 9-inch round cake pan, and you want to bake it in an 8-inch square pan. You can't just scale ingredients by pan volume. Why? Surface area and depth. A deeper, narrower pan cooks differently than a shallow, wide one. Heat distribution changes. The batter's exposure to heat and air affects how it rises, browns, and sets. You need to consider the pan's volume and its surface area.